Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 33rd episode of Suds to Success podcast. In this episode, how to keep business going through the slow times. This, as we're recording it, beginning of September, this is when, unfortunately, a lot of businesses start to slow down. So we're going to give you tons of tips on how to make it easier for you. Let's get in with the show. Welcome to the 33rd episode of Suds to Success podcast. My name's Andrew.
And I'm Rajan.
And today we're going to talk about how to repair your business when things start to get slow. We are currently in September, first week of September, when everyone starts freaking out on the social media saying, Andrew, how do I get customers for my business? How do you have so many people come in your business still? How is it still not slowing down for you guys? We're going to tell you all about that in this episode. First, SudsToSuccessPodcast.com is our website. We are on all short form social medias, and we have tons of tips and tons of software that you need to use on our website. We get a few little pennies here and there for you using them, but they help you out. They help us out. It's a good deal. So let's get into the episode. Episode 33. I can't believe we're on 33, but let's do it.
I know. Crazy.
Well, last episode, Rajan took the reins, and we're going to shut that off. And took the reins for it, said, I'm going to figure it out. And we kind of just walked into it. This one's mine. As I talked about a few episodes ago, we said, Rajan, when are you going to only be open 5 days a week? And we're going to check his Google My Business.
I did update that, but I put it in here.
Yeah, see.
No, it's effective. Like, trust.
Oh, so he lies on his Google My Business. He only just tells his customers he's open when he's not.
I'm gonna do Saturday and Sundays. There's a reason for it.
What is it?
Honestly, I do not usually, like, in the area that I'm in, I found that a lot of people work from home. So usually, like, I've offered customers, hey, do you want to work on? Do you want to? We're open on Saturday. No, it's fine. Just another week. Oh, okay. And like every once in a while, I'll get like this stupid customer on a Saturday.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you know what? Like, I'd rather just close. And if I find that eventually people are like, oh, I want to do Saturday. I want to do Saturday. I can just change it.
Yeah. Or like what you could do is, have employees work on Saturday or at home or whatever.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Down the road. You're not wrong. Ever since COVID, we're way more busier during the week on Saturdays. Yeah. Saturdays are kind of just, I use it as my lazy days, what I tell customers, like, oh, you're not that busy today. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, I don't want my employees stressed over for the weekend. I'm like, it is a weekend, but like, I don't want, we're closed Sunday, Monday. I don't want them that worried. I try and make them stay lax. I also use Saturdays kind of like fill-in days. So it's like, if a customer has like a stone chips, like we ordered the pen and it just needs to be touched up, I'm like, yeah, come by on Saturday. Like, it's a chill day. Yeah, like, crap, or I'll do like ceramic maintenances. I'll try and put them on Saturdays. Like easy jobs where it's just like, you just do them. You're done by 1. Everyone's happy. You can clean the shop out, that type of thing. 100%. What I'm doing in my business right now is we got a sales guy, and we are currently working on that. And I had Rajan pretend to be an HVAC company. He's getting pretty good. So it was you were his, I think, 4th phone call. It's the 2nd day. And he literally looked at him, gave him all this information, and he's probably going to watch this. And because the other thing that he said was I said, oh, I have a podcast. I was talking about he's selling a lot of ceramic coatings, what he's going to be doing. And he goes, I go, yeah, watch this episode. Do that one about how to sell ceramic. I'm like, it's perfect. He goes, I've seen this in my reels, because he was watching Excelsior reels. It started popping up, like the podcast ones. Yeah. And he's like, I knew I recognized that. I'm like, this guy's on everything.
Oh, now he knows me.
Yeah, but no, he didn't connect the dots.
So okay.
But what that did was I gave him a ton of information. He started yesterday and today, and he goes, listen, I want to get on the phone. I'm like, oh man, done. Like, get on the phone. I'm like, I go, who are you calling? He goes, I told him, I said, what I want to do is every week, I just kind of want to pinpoint an industry that I feel or he feels needs us. So then you can target like one industry. It's like rental cars, whatever, healthcare, HVAC, plumbing, electrical. Hammer them all at once. So then you're doing all the same meetings within the same week. And then that just sounds good on paper. The real reason, though, is it gets them better in front of people. So, for example, rental car companies, are we going to sell our service to them? No. I mean, like you and I both know. Locally, other places, yes, it's possible. If you have a connection. Here, not really. They're pretty sold on who they're dealing with. But so I'm just like, call the rental car company. So he got most of his mistakes on the rental car company. Then he called an HVAC company, and it was a big HVAC company, like super big.
Mm.
And they're like, oh, our corporate office decides about detailing. We don't need detailing. He looks at the lady on the phone. He goes, ma'am, everyone needs detailing. I just started laughing. I'm like, oh, this is funny. He's funny. Like when like
He's a very personable guy. Like
so
even when he called me, he was
yeah.
very
So, but
personable.
what was your call? Was I'm like so I called Urjan. I'm like, I'm gonna have him call you. He doesn't know he's calling Urjan. I just said, pretend like you own an HVAC company. He's like, all right. Being Urjan, he made up some business name on the fly, and I
Cool
started
medic.
talking to him. And I was on speaker, so I could hear it. And then he gets off the phone. He's like, that guy was nice. I'm like, yeah. I said, what were some things that you felt you didn't do? He goes, well, I didn't know. This is my first guy that kind of said yes. I don't know what the hell to tell him after that. And that's what you're like selling me on it. I'm like, he's right. Like you have to sell him on it. You can't just tell him he needs detailing and that's it. Like no one's
Yeah.
gonna. So now he's getting to the point where like he's kind of dealing with it. The other thing in the beginning, he had a script. I'm like, his script, it was good. They kind of give him
Yeah.
an idea, but it wasn't. I'm like, you cannot stick to the script. I mean, like you can have point form. It's just you got to roll with it. And then you hear me on the phone. It's like, you're so good on the phone. I'm like, yeah, dude, but I've done how many ceramic calls? Like it's different. I'll just talk and talk. I'm like, he's like, you don't have a script. I'm like, I did have a script. And then you kind of
Mm.
just go off but he'll be good. I think originally he was going to be strictly dealerships and business. I think I'm going to have him do everything.
Why not?
Well, he's a nice guy. And that's why he laughs. Like, that's why when he
Yeah.
came to so I did something. I never hire off Indeed. Never. It's something that I've wanted to do. I hired him off Indeed and he came for the interview and Taylor was sitting beside me and we're dying. Like the guy's having us laugh like crazy. I'm like, I looked at her after. I'm like, he's it. And I'm like, that's the guy. Like you made me laugh at an interview.
Yeah.
It'd be like if I hired you, you'd make me laugh at an interview because you're just so stupid and the jokes you make. Like same with him. Like he's laughing, he's telling funny stories. Like that's the guy. I'm like that
Yeah.
is. Like he's never done anything car related, but like I can teach you how to do anything car related.
Easy.
Yeah, like so that's not a big deal. But I think that's a big next step. And we'll kind of start off with Urjan because you're busy still. Like I mean, you're not really slowing down, I don't
No.
think. Um, that's changed. So before you used to be the guy calling me. You're like, "Hey man, um, I need some work. I'm kind of slow. What should I do? Should I do emails? Should I
Yeah.
different this year?
What is it?
What are you doing differently this year? Because this year you're not getting slow like you used to. You used to call me like, and you
Oh, bro. Yeah.
now you don't really do that. You're busier. Like your shop has more cars, I think, going through it than mine per our capita of people. It's like I think you're working on more like so we have more people than you, but I
Yeah.
think you're still working on like two people are still working on more cars per person
Probably.
than yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
Something like that. Yeah. So one thing, and I'm gonna plug out your able for the 33rd episode every single time. I think the 1 year messages are going out, or like whatever it is I have it set up. I think 1 year, and that's been getting me repeat customers. Two is I really, really stepped up customer service this year, and not to say I was terrible with it,
He
but
was.
I
No,
mean,
he
to be
wasn't.
honest, it wasn't great. Like I
It
would
wasn't a focus.
stutter.
There's a
Yeah, I
difference.
never
It
really
wasn't a
cared.
focus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like even today, this guy calls and he goes, I don't know. So this is just me. When I hear someone really nice, I miss his call twice. And I called him back twice, and he's like, and I called him back twice. He didn't answer. The first thing when he calls back, I answer and I go, uh, "Sorry, we missed your call. I tried to reach back out." He goes, "No, no, no. I like playing phone tag." I was like, "Listen, I was talking with a customer, and I was midway through collecting a deposit. It was just worst timing." He goes, "Man, I respect that. You're busy, whatever." Then we start talking. He wants to do like interior detail on his truck, and then whatever. He wants to get his seats ceramic coated, which is another thing that I want to talk about after. Is
Mhm.
um, he's like, what do you say? He's like, "Oh, so how much is it?" I don't know. Let's just say $310. And I said, "You know what? Just because I like you, I'm gonna do 300 plus tax." And he goes, "Really?" I was like, "I like people who are nice." And he goes, "Oh wow, I'm gonna tell all my buddies about you." I'm like, "Please do, please do. Yeah, no problem. Just don't tell them the discount I gave you." And it's just I honestly, some would argue that I'm taking it less seriously because I kind of am with people. Like, I'm not like, yeah, okay, it's gonna be $300 plus tax, then show up this day. No, it's like trying to be personable. I'm trying to like get people like the biggest thing I knew with you is your customer. You have an actual customer base that repeats to you, and
Mhm.
you never really like said, "Yo, you have to do this." This. I just kind of like put that in my head. I'm like, okay, I want to kind of be like Andrew. I want like you. I always say it to this day. This guy has a fan base, bro. He has old ladies messaging him like, "Oh my god, I seen your post. Such a nice car." I'm like, I want that. Oh, but and I think the biggest thing is we um having two people too. Two people
Mhm.
where when someone walks in, they actually see like this is a team. Like when I collect money from them, it's not just be going to my pocket. Um, and there's a team here. There's a guy who's doing the work, and I always hype him up more than he has to be,
Oh, always. Yeah.
always. And just kind of creating a bond, like they know you're human. Where when I was a one shot man, like I was just like, yeah, okay, this car's done. Boom, here you go. Yep, okay. Now it's like I get to relax a little bit, sit back, talk to the customer. On the phone, I'm not rushing to get off the phone, and I'm actually like asking questions that people never really thought I'd ask. What color is the car? Or like how long do you plan on keeping it? Or like things like just things you never really think about when you're in the moment, just rushing, rushing, rushing.
No, and what that does too is, as well as I do, and this is what our sales guy said, because all of our calls are recorded, which is
Mm,
great for him because he can listen how I sell people and kind of emulate that. So I go, okay, this is a 30-minute phone call. And he goes, okay. I go, this is a lady that called me from a referral. So her friend's been here, called me from a referral, bought a new Genesis, wants all these services done. I sold her on the services. He goes, okay. He goes, why do you think you sold her on the service on the phone? Like, you didn't follow up with her. I go, because I just spent 30 minutes with her.
mhm.
I said, there is no one in this city that would do that. He's like, okay. So he listened to it all. And the lady just had questions. She's like, well, what
Yeah.
about this? What about that? Is my vehicle going to be inside overnight? I was very adamant about that, which is interesting. And I said, yeah, of course, ma'am. Like, we take care of your vehicles. I wouldn't want mine outside if you brought it
Yep.
early. As long as we're open, I'll pull it in. And I go, we never had a problem, but I don't want you to be the first. And she starts laughing. She starts laughing, right? Because honestly, like that's the biggest thing that I find that has made me more successful is I'm a human.
Yeah.
Is when I kind of play into, like I had a customer today, noticed a little spot on the inside of the car. The second she went into the car, I'm like, they always find something. It's one of those customers where she's ripping everything apart. I'm like, you
Yeah.
always find something, like no matter what. So she finds this little like coffee spot in the bottom of her seat. And I just looked at her, go, honestly, I tried to get that out. You're way better than me though. Let me grab some cleaner and I'll go grab it. I'll wipe it right away right now. So she starts laughing, right? So she starts opening all the doors. And like, cause now I used to be so insulted. Like I used to be like, oh my God,
Mm.
like they're gonna leave a bad review. Now it's I just find it funny. Like I'm just joking. I kind of play with them a little bit. I'm like, oh my God, I made another mistake. I better not get fired. Like I'll just like say like stuff like that. And then I'm like, oh, I own the business. Like she knows I own the business. I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't get fired. Like I'll make her laugh, right? Or him laugh or whoever. And it turned into I was talking to her 15 minutes. And then my employees looked at me and they're like, how did you do that? I'm like, that's experience.
Mm.
That's like 100% what that is I've had so many people that are like that. Is I noticed this year, like you're like, I'm busy or I'm spending more time on customer service. I find this year I'm more better at diffusing a situation and like I don't
Mhm.
have the angry customers anymore. Really. Not that I had many before, but you have a few that are like questioning, like, and you're kind of like walking around, you're all nervous. Now it's just like, you know,
I want to throw something in real quick. For all of our viewers, if you run a detailing business, please leave in the comments. I had this customer drops it off in the morning, like 5 minutes early, whatever. I'm not complaining about that, but drops it off 5 minutes early, and it's right before we open. And he goes, "Here's the keys." I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, I introduced myself. He goes,
thank
"Yeah,
you.
my name's this," and then he just like, "Okay, call me when it's ready." Like, okay. I'm like, this guy just dipped. Like, he was gone. His wife came, picked him up, gone. I'm like, okay. So I'm looking at this car, and it was a van, first van in a while. I'll be honest with you. And looking around, lifting all the seats up and stuff. I get to the trunk. You know those bags of concrete, and it's
Yeah.
just like the dust everywhere. Did I not show you the photo of it?
No.
Oh man, you know how vans have like the stow and go in the
Yeah.
back?
Yeah.
It's just full of concrete and like dust, like not like solidified, but like the dust of it, the powder, whatever.
Like the bags? Like there's bags of concrete back there?
It was like emptied out of the bag. There's no bags. There's like some
Oh, you
rib
can
cars.
tell they had
But
concrete.
yeah. And I look, and I remember first thing I did, grab my phone, picked up the phone and called him. Hey, it's gonna be a little bit more money today. He goes, go ahead. I'm like, okay, that's it. Okay. He's yeah, call me when it's ready. Okay. 4 o'clock comes around. He pulls up and he comes in, he's like, yeah, so you'll charge my credit card, right? I'm like, well, let's look over the car first, make sure it looks good, because this thing was beat, bro. Like, it was bad.
Yeah.
And I was honestly like, I don't know if they're gonna like it. Like, we did
We
a
all
great
have those
job,
feelings. We
but,
all have
like,
those feelings.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it turned out amazing, what I think, but I'm like, I don't know what this guy expected. He just dipped, like, I don't know. And it's not like I'm gonna hold him, but anyway, and we're looking. He's like, yeah, my wife's already checking it up. She's happy. We're good. Like, okay. He's like, charge my credit card. Okay. Bye. Left a 5-star review. I'm like, bro, this guy said 4 words to me. Like, I thought he was mad. Like, I thought whatever.
Yeah.
5-star review. Done. All right. It's so weird. The people like that don't talk to you, that are like, you don't know if they're you don't know sure you're not sure if they're happy with the service.
Yeah, they're hard
5-star
to read.
review. 5-star review. Like that. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, they're just a hard read. I mean, we all have those customers, and it kind of shows your service is good. So, kind of, I guess what I'm doing, what I always do is I'm very good at playing into what's going on. So I'm always thinking at least 1 or 2 seasons ahead of where I'm at. So in spring, I'm thinking about fall. In fall, I'm thinking about spring. Kind of. Summer, I'm thinking about winter. And so I'm always trying to be prepared in terms of what I want to do, what the future looks like, how to kind of get there. So what I feel a lot of detailers lack at is their one-man shops. We have a few locally. They are going to lose. If you are looking at a business to business competition, which I never do, I will smoke them. Like, I mean, like the people look at our business. Sorry. People look at our business and they're like, how do you do so much? I had a supplier reach out to me. And he goes, yeah, it's been busy, man. Because I needed him for something. And I go, okay. He goes, how do you do so much? Like, what do you mean? How do I do so much? He goes, yeah, like you're on a podcast, you do detailing, you do this, you do that. I'm like, I don't do it. I don't know what to tell you. I lead it. Or like I'm a partner on it. I have people that are hired to do their jobs. He goes, oh, I go, how many people do you have? He goes, 1. I'm like, yeah, and you run a distribution company for products and you run a detailing company. And it's just interesting. And it's not to bash him at all. It's not what I'm doing. But it's interesting to look at when you get into our industry and like you're kind of new and you're like, oh, I can't wait to be like these people. And you look at these other detailers around you, and then you get there. You will get there. Trust me. And it's a quote from Obama. And he looks and he goes, don't ever idolize the people in these like higher tables, because you'll get to the tables and you look like they're not all that. They're just in high tables. Like you,
yeah.
So every time you elevate, you don't want to meet your heroes, because you meet them and then you're like, oh, that's all they do. That's all they are. And you're like, oh, you're literally here by luck. Like
Yeah.
there's people like that, people that work for it. And the other thing too, I feel that I do differently is I build things. So I don't tend to just go through the motions. I tend to build. So like when I'm going through something where it's like, now we have a tint training coming up. There's a reason why we're doing tint training. It's not really to educate the detailing community. It's to bring awareness to our shop and bring awareness to our brand. I have consulting work. So I mean, like I do consulting for companies in terms of setting up Go High Level and doing a lot of back-end automation for businesses. I do a lot of that. There's a lot of reasons why, like the podcast, people are like, oh, how much money do you make on the podcast? I go, not a dime. And they're like, why would you do it then? And I go, do you not understand the amount of people that I'm in front of and the amount of people that I meet because I'm on a podcast and the amount of conversations I've had because we're on the podcast?
We've got a lot of stuff off of it.
Yeah, and it's awareness, but it's same with building. Is this going to be something one day? I don't know. Could it be? Yeah. If anything, I just got to talk with Urjan for an extra hour, and then some people got to watch and enjoy it, and that's kind of what it's all about. It's fun. If I can help one detailer by doing the podcast or one business owner by doing the podcast, I'm happy. I did it. I helped somebody. That's kind of what I do. I want to give back. I don't want to just keep taking. So I mean, I'm very fortunate. We both are, but I'm very fortunate. I've been given a lot. I work my ass off. I mean, like that's not gonna, But this year also, it's been a building year for us. We have a virtual assistant now. We kind of talk about it on the podcast. She does our editing. She does a lot of our stuff on the podcast. But we also have her in our businesses. So like, it's and this is something Urjan's getting better at. It's offloading tasks that Rashiba. She always listens to us when she edits. She loves working for us.
Yeah.
Like that's what you got to
It's
realize.
amazing.
She loves her job, right? So the more that you can give her, this is what you got to learn. Like when you offload to people, that's what I'm doing. Like this is where I'm at. I got a sales guy, I got detailers, I have Rashiba, I have a few different things going on too. I have you, I just give all my garbage work to him. It's all about offloading. I'm always offloading, but the more work you can give her, the more money we can give her. And that's kind of what I've been talking to Urjan with actually off the podcast was like, give her stuff in your business you don't want to do or you can't do or stuff that you suck at. Stuff that she can easily do. She's smart. Like she's good. Like you show her to do things. She's good.
Bro.
No, but that's the point is she's focused. That's what I was telling a customer today. I said, there's a difference between me working on your car and them. Because like some customers have it in their brain that I'm the best detailer that ever walks the earth. Dude, I literally tell him, like, don't want me touching your car, man. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I got 1,000 things going through my brain right now. I'm teaching a new staff member. I got to deal with this. I'm dealing with insurance. I'm dealing with this. And I'm dealing with that. You don't want me touching your car. Their focus is detailing your car, making it look good. And I said, they do this all day. And they go, oh, that makes sense. It's kind of the same thing as when Rashiba's job, so our virtual assistant, when her job is strictly do the tasks of the podcast, and they're all the same. Nothing really changes. That's what she's focused on. Same with your business. Like Urjan was talking about, he wants to offload social media. So he doesn't want to do pictures anymore and post them because you get busy. It's the best thing you can do. The first thing I did was get rid of accounting. So my bookkeeping's done by accounting firm. And then my social media was done by someone else because I didn't have the time. And once you start getting rid of these little tasks that they're important. You need these tasks.
Yeah.
Like if you don't do bookkeeping, you're in jail. If like it's important. If you don't do social media, no one knows who you are.
This year I posted the least I've ever posted.
Yeah, bro. But that's what I'm talking about. That's when it means when it's time to give someone to do it. And then because what some people are like, this is not your thinking, but I would say someone like you is thinking in terms like someone in your stage. What if they do a bad job and they're not as good as me? Dude, you did 4 posts in all of 2025. They're going to do better than that.
I don't know. I've been really struggling with, and listen, again, as Andrew said before, we're super grateful. Like I do not take a minute for granted to be where I'm at and how many cars and stuff we do and that we've done. But for someone to message you, like I thought about this the other day. I was like, when I first reached out to Andrew, did I do this? But obviously, I don't think I did. But anyway, I'll tell you what I did do. But someone that I know, guess you could say personally, started detailing like 2 years ago, and he's been on and off, on and off, on and off, telling me horror stories and back to horror stories.
Is this the guy I know?
Yeah. And I don't want to say like, bro, chill out. Like, I love the guy. He's a very nice guy, very nice individual. I want him to succeed. But if I'm telling you something to do that I've done myself that I had a hard time to figure out and I figured it out and I've done it. And if I tell you to do it, it'll work. I promise you, I will literally like offer you a helping hand to do it. And you don't do it. And you come back and flip it and say, like, you're not helping me or what you do doesn't work. It's like brother, like I can't help you more. And it's like I always think like when I reached out to Andrew, there's no way this guy just didn't like block me. Like what did I do? Like that was I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you, but
So this is, and if you're in Urjan's spot or are, and you kind of, because I did it too, and you reach out to
Hmm.
someone who's experienced, it's the best thing you'll ever do. You just have to have the balls to do it.
Yeah.
The best thing I can tell you is if you do it and you're taking up someone's time who's obviously in a better spot than you are because you're reaching out to them, the
Listen.
one thing I can tell you is don't piss them off and ask them the same question 3 times in a row. Write it down. It's like when I met Dean, we had Dean on the podcast, which we're due to have him on again. But we had Dean on the podcast. When I reached out to Dean, I literally messaged him. I said, "Hey, I know you detail in Tecumseh." At that time in our area, he was the only one with YouTube. So obviously, if you know my business, I'm all over YouTube. There's a reason.
Hmm.
Is he was the only one doing videos. He didn't do much, but he did enough. And so I kind of got to meet him before I talked to him. I'm like, this is the guy I want to learn from. He's doing all these videos, he's teaching. I want to learn from this guy. Reached out to him. I said, listen, I'll pay for your time. Please, I want to learn from you. He's like, whatever. Oh, so you met Dean. So open arms, like, yeah, come on by, whatever. Charged me almost nothing to learn from him. The next thing I did, which is what was important, I've been a business owner before, even then. I've learned from people before. I'm very honest that their time is very valuable. So I'll pay for your time. The other thing that's more important is I'm going to soak everything you say like a sponge. I will make it my mission to work for you for free. I'm going to be the best I can. I'm going to give you the amount of value that I can, the most amount of value that I can. And I remember he looked when Raymond Dean said yes. I go, "What do you like from Tim Hortons?" He's like, "What do you mean?" I go, "What do you like from Tim Hortons? You do that too.
Hmm.
You do. Urjan does too." And I said, he goes, "Green tea with honey." Okay, I'm gonna bring one to you every single time you see me. He's like, doesn't even know me yet. He goes, "Okay." You hear him on the I'm like, so first time I showed up with a like a binder, like a leather binder with notes in it, and he's just talking. I'm writing. So he's literally, I'm like, okay, like how do you run your business? And he goes like, give me. I go, okay, write it down. Next time I went to him, he had it all typed. He typed out point form, and I'm like, okay, like I want to learn every single thing you do. He's like, okay. So then he wrote him typed. He goes, I want you to like listen to what I'm saying and be able to do things. I'm like, okay. So then he's typing when I'm like, I'm just writing what he's typing because I'm like, there's more stuff he's saying where like I want to take in everything. I go, there's one thing I'm good at. And in school, I was like not good at school. It was not my thing. Like, so there's also that part too. I'm kind of crazy in this instance where it's like, I'm going to be the best I can be because I hate that. Like everything I dealt with in school, I hate it. It's not for me. Like I've always was like not the smartest kid and whatever. And I kind of got into the real world and it kind of put a fire under me where it's like, well, you're not going to do it by learning books. Like that's not,
It's
you know,
slap in the face, bro. It's like you
yeah,
gotta pick up your own speed. Like you gotta go.
which which I love it. Like
Yeah.
that's where like I'm thriving. But I remember is kind of go back on it. The biggest thing you can do to piss somebody off, because I've had people all the time, they'll message me, they're like, "Oh, can I learn detailing from you?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." And I have some that do. I had one guy and he just kept coming back. So I trained him for a while. And just when I was new, it's like I kind of was just training people. Like if someone would ask me, like, yeah, like come on in. Like it's not like I had that much going on. So I mean, like, yeah, sure. I got a slow day. Great. And then he got to a point where like I got him set up with the ceramic company at the time. And then it got to a point where he would just be like, "You want to go out for like lunch?" Like, sure, man, whatever. He runs a business. And you ask me you asked me a question. Okay, great. A month later. Let's go to lunch. Ask me the same question. Like, dude, I can't, no. I said, like, do it or don't. And yes, there's times where you don't do what I tell you. You
Yeah.
don't.
No, I know.
And you'll know how I feel now when I'm like, dude, like it will transform your business. Like, listen to me.
Hmm.
And he'll be like,
See, that's the one thing that cheeses me about myself, and I don't know why I do it, is I'll always be cautious about like let's say obviously I trust you with a lot of things, but if you tell me, yo, do this and do this, I'm gonna be weary about it. And then like 3 months down the line, I'm like, yo, Andrew, this thing actually changed my life. And it was like with your go high level, like bro, the texting, the this and that, and it's you're able is a huge one. That one I can't thank you enough for, but
well, and this is what I can drill into that stubborn skull of yours is I'm not successful because I'm smart. I'm successful because I'm fast.
mhm.
Is, you know, a lot of people though they're business owners. And like even when I started detailing, I literally had one of the biggest businesses at the time tell me, don't get into detailing, so you're gonna get burnt out. I'm like, what? I literally look and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna lap you. Like I literally the second he sent that, like I didn't say that, but I'm like, this guy, this is the best guy, and this is like he's running on fumes. I'm like, I will be where he's at in 2 years. I remember I told people around me I'm gonna be, and people laughed at me. It's like they were his customers or whatever, and they're my friends. Like I wasn't telling random
Yeah.
people on the street this. And then I
Now
moved
you're the
into
biggest
Walker.
shop.
I moved into Walker Road, and I looked, and my buddy came to me. He goes, you know, you were right. I'm like, yeah, like I'm not done yet. Like even now, like I'm like stuff, it's not stopping. Like it's not Andrew is not tired yet. Andrew's going. Like Andrew just started. Like, and that's where I look. Like I'm in year 5. That's
Yeah,
like I'm
bro.
a baby. Like I'm a baby in business. It's not even infancy yet. So if we're here at year 5, where are we gonna be in year 25? But that's it though. And who knows? Who knows what the hell we're gonna be doing?
I
You know,
know.
you don't know.
So Andrew, what are you doing right now? Oh, where did I go? What are you doing right now to prepare for
Okay.
colder seasons? I'll tell you what I'm doing.
It's a loaded question because I'm already prepared. I was prepared in September. I mean in January for September.
All right, tough
But
guy, go ahead.
no, so what I do, I'm not gonna, Erjan said, he goes, oh, your customers are like your family and friends. There's a reason why. I'm contacting them all the time. I'm sending them emails. I'm reaching out to them. I'm giving them good service. I'm taking care of them. And when you create that environment, now my team does that. So I tell them there's only one way to take care of people. It's like they're watching me do it. I said, so when I'm not here, it's to be, that's the standard. There's no like, oh, no, it's, I literally tell them, I go, the quickest way to get fired from here is treat the customers terribly.
Oh yeah.
Done. Like you're done. I'm not going to save you. You could do anything else. I'm not going to save you from that. You start, yeah, especially because also I know how hard it was to get to this point. It's been work. I can save a lot of things they do, but it's been work. So if someone ever treats a customer poorly, and the same goes to a customer. If a customer treats my employees badly,
Oh yeah. Out the door.
goodbye.
Buddy.
Yeah, goodbye. You're fired as a customer. I'm
Goodbye.
not, yeah, you're done. I'm gonna literally give him Urjan's business card. Go here. Because I'm not handling you
I'd
anymore.
have a great time with it, bro.
So what I'm doing, and what I always do, this never changes. I do email newsletters. I have ads going, paid ads all the time. That's Google, Facebook retargeting. So I'll be retargeting people on our website. That's always a thing. Those are always doing well. Next, we're going to have any type of follow-up. So I have follow-ups in Go High Level. So it'll be anyone in our pipeline. They're also going in our nurturing campaign. So if, let's say they get ceramic coating, send them a quote, they fall off, and you never hear from them again, they then get put into a nurturing campaign where in every month for about 3 months, they're getting emails and texts saying, hey, following up on this card, you still have it, you still want to do something with it, whatever. I have follow-ups in Go High Level 2 that kind of pair with your Able. So if, let's say, your Able sends out, oh, your 1-year ceramics due in the next month. 3 days after that, Go High Level will text and email them saying, hey, 20% off 1-year ceramics if you're here within the next 30 days. Little things like that.
You know what I forgot to tell you when you in the beginning when you said what are you doing differently? Follow-ups. I never did that before. Even like just not like as automated as you are, but manual even. Calling people back the second time or texting them the second or third time. I never did that before. I don't know why, but as
You
soon
didn't
as
have
you
the
said
time.
follow-ups
Maybe you didn't have
in
the
the
time.
beginning,
Yeah, no.
I had all the time in the world, bro.
Yeah, but no, but you also have to think when you're new, it takes all of your energy just to do a car.
True, yeah.
It's a totally different realms. Like now you're like, oh, it's just I got 3 cars today. It's like big deal. I can still do quotes. I can still.
Yeah.
It's like in the beginning, like I remember, you're like stressed out that you don't know if you can get this one super clean car done in time and whatever. You don't have time to follow up customers. You're literally worried about the customers in front of you.
Yeah. That's true.
It's like that's where like I kind of feel for the businesses that like struggle, but it's
the
all
best
the
thing.
marketing. Yeah, but it's also like how much type of marketing we're doing. We're doing Facebook, Google, we're doing YouTube, we're all over YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook. Like you name it. We're following up with customers every way we can. Like if you come through our business, if you walk in the door, I'm following up with you. The second you walk in the door, I'm taking your information. I'm sending you a quote automatically. I'm following up with you the next day. Do you want to do it? If they don't say anything, follow up with them in 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. We're getting you. Like you are coming back unless you tell me to screw off. Like there is no, but like that's what I was telling the sales guy. He's like, you're the best detailer in the city. I'm like, no, I'm not. He's like, no, like every time I look up anything about detailing, I'm looking up fleets for Windsor that might need detailing, and your ads keep popping up. He goes, then I clicked on one of your stupid videos, and I keep seeing all these videos over my shorts and on TikTok. He goes, like, you are by far marketing the best. And it's not even, you're not doing paid marketing. You're just everywhere.
No.
Like I have customers all the time that you stalk me everywhere I go. And I'm like, you're right, I do. I'm everywhere. She goes, everywhere I go, I'm on TikTok and you're on my For You page. I'm on YouTube, you're on the Shorts page. I'm on YouTube, you're in long videos. You keep popping up on videos after I'm done watching something. I'm seeing you on Facebook as an ad. I'm seeing you on Google as an ad. I'm like,
I'll take it. That's good. It takes a while to get there, but when you get there, it's pretty freaking good.
Yeah, it's focusing on systems to offload stuff. So like I was kind of going back to before I went on my rant is it's planning how can I make this better and how do I improve it? You're kind of doing that too, is you've been slow in this time. So subconsciously you're already getting better. You're not slow anymore. And it's not that it's easier to detail now. I'm telling you right now, there's places that are closing because they're struggling with business. We aren't. And the reason why is we are marketing in different ways. We're also focusing on the customer. The businesses that get through recessions or slow times are the ones that focus on customers and the experience. And you've seen that from guests on our podcast. We've had a number of guests on now, and they've all said the same thing, including You're Able. They weren't really saying it the same way, but they're successful because they've always focused on the end user and making them happy. And that's 100% true.
There was a video I watched. I'm trying to remember what it said, and it was something along the lines of, oh, what was it? It was something to do with when you have a shop, he was comparing mobile detailing and shop, and he was saying when you have a shop, you're not worried about the car as much as you are the customer. And I was like, damn, like that's actually facts. When I was mobile, I barely talked to the customer. I took it when I got there, and when I needed their hoses, wherever their hose was, wherever I plug in my extension and stuff like that, and that was it. But as soon as you get into a shop, it's just like customer. Okay, like even me, I rearranged my entire shop. What in the beginning? Was it the springtime? I don't remember. Anyway, I rearranged everything. And I bought this little like husky because I don't have like a separate room, and Andrew has like this table, and I kind of got the idea, but I can't. I had to put mine all the way in the back of the shop, or his is in the front. And I'm thinking like, okay, this aisle has to always be clean. There can't be stuff here because if we have two cars or whatever, there needs to be an aisle where the customer can go. In the beginning, when I first had the demo machine, dude, people were walking over freaking floor mats and vacuum. I had one customer almost fall. Like now, it's like that aisle needs to be clear. The little setup I got for the debit machine, it's literally a debit machine, my business cards, and things I sell. That's it. Before it was a shelf. The debit machine was on a shelf. The shelf had a printer and a bunch of random papers and just products everywhere. It's just like now they're focused on, okay, let me take a business card, which obviously we already put on their cars, but they still ask for more. Let me take a business card. Let me pay, which we love. And then, oh shoot, they got air fresheners. Oh shoot, they do ceramic because I have like those brochures. Oh, there's a ceramic. Oh, you got to sell interior cleaner. I'm like, yeah. Like ever since I did that, bro, I used to live off a shelf. Everything used to be on a shelf. Now I'm like focused. Oh, like I should get plants. Then I was like, yeah, they're probably gonna break within the first week, but we'll see. We'll see.
You should. Plants are nice.
Yeah. It's like it because I have a lot of empty space on that. I was thinking, but then I freaking put a what is it called? A power bar right over it. But it's only for the debit machine. Just because it takes up a lot of stupid thing in the wall. But anyway.
Yeah, so I guess to answer all your questions, but what we're doing is the experience. Focus on the experience, focus on marketing, never stop. That's the biggest pet peeve is I've known tons of people. They're like, oh, it's busy. I just, stop the marketing. What are you doing? That's why I told the sales guy. And I go, nothing make me happier if I have to hire 2 more people because you're selling so much. He's like, what? I'm like, you will never overload me. I'll never yell at you for that. Unless you're like selling real crap jobs. But I go, I will never yell at you for doing your job. You're meant to do the job. And what this does too was it forces me to realize if we need more people, it's time.
Yeah.
Get more people. That's it. But yeah. I also realize how much we have it together because like getting him set up and like he's looking at because this used to be like my job. He's looking at the sales process. He's like, wow, like you have stats and everything. You have stats on how many Hyundais you have. I'm like, yeah, we have stats on everything. How many convertibles come to the door? How many cars come through? What are the percentages for this? How much this costs? How much does that cost? He's like, this is impressive. I'm like, I have everything. I can tell you how much a customer comes here in a year. I can tell you we have data on every single thing we want to have data on is what we're doing. And it's also patterns. I can see how many people come through every month. So we get most of our jobs in June, hammer them in June and, and kind of see the trends and understand the trends. And it's more so now we just look at a graph. I literally have a graph. I've been doing it long enough where it's like, okay, it's going to dip a little bit third week of September. Why? We don't know, but it's going to. So we got to do a sale in the second week.
Yeah.
And
That's pretty cool.
yeah. And that's kind of what I'm doing is you got to be smart about it. The biggest thing too is when you're a business owner is your job is to run your business, take care of your customers. It's not to be the best detailer in the world.
No, when you stop being details, when you'll make money.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's also like, it feels like you do less work, but you're doing smarter work.
Oh, I honestly feel like I don't detail as much, like at all.
Yeah.
Like
But you're doing more cars and you're making more money.
it's so weird. Like dude, even hours wise, like I'm open. I get to the shop around 8:30, and then I leave for like 5:30 if I'm cleaning up or whatever. But before it used to be I'm there at 7 a.m. leaving at 9 p.m.
Mhm.
And I'm like now it's like, dude, we're already done all the cars. Like if we have 2 cars, we're done by 4 o'clock max.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like bro, it used to take me like from 8 in the morning to like 4 in the afternoon to do it by myself. And then I still got another car I gotta do.
But it's because you're working smarter in those hours.
Yes, that
That's
is true
something
too.
that I
A lot of
really
my
focused
processes
on.
did change.
Oh, no kidding. I remember
Yeah,
going there the first time. By the way, Darren wants to come for a tour.
have at it, bro.
Okay.
Just tell him there's no labels.
I told Taylor that. I'm like, she goes, you better have labels on his bottles. I told him that the first time I went there.
Yeah, I got a scrub pad. She should be happy. Actually, that thing is mauled. She can bring the label maker with her. We'll do it together.
You print them out.
We'll figure it out after.
Oh my God. I literally told, like, this is, when he talked about how it annoys him when his buddy there doesn't listen to him.
Yeah, but I didn't bring it up to you. I'm bringing it up to your fellow employees.
Anyway, same thing. So, kind of go back on what else I focused on this year and what you've focused on too is it's not about the amount of hours you work, it's what you do in those hours. So, it's really dissect what you're doing every day. If you're sitting watching reels in the middle of the day for an hour, you could be doing a lot more beneficial stuff for your business than that. And
Yeah.
then you also learn, you're like, okay, now I get to go home at 5. It's very rare that I'm working at 5. Like I was telling my girlfriend
Yeah.
this, and I'm like, it's very rare now that I have to. And it's right now I am a little bit because I have the sales guy, I'm setting stuff up so he's ready the next day, that type of stuff. But it's very rare. Like it's more so that I'm just like, okay, whatever, we're ready to go. And it's also I feel now I'm doing more preparing for the future. I'm not just worried about the week. So that's the other thing. Like I usually check on the cars after my employees are done. And like it's multiple times now where my employees will grab me like, are you checking on the cars? Like it's 3:30. They're picking up at 4. I'm like, oh yeah. Like I guess we do that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. It's like I have so much stuff going on in the future that it's like I'm not even thinking about the now. And quality's gone up. 'Cause that's the other thing. Like the quality on the cars now is the best it's ever been. It easily the best it's ever been. And that's such a humbling thing knowing that I was able to teach people to do that I couldn't. Like, I taught them better than what I did. And it's also, though, to be fair, they're also focusing just on the cars. I was focusing on everything. Back in the day, I was doing social media. I was doing this. I was doing that. I was doing the people walked in. Now they're worried about like today detailing this Ford or Hyundai Elantra and ceramic coating this Genesis. And it's like pretty big job. It's like they detailed a Hyundai Elantra, done by noon. Then they washed, clay barred, iron decon, polished a Hyundai Elantra. They did a 7-year. They did a rim coating. They did a glass coating. They coated the whole interior in 3 hours.
You mean the Genesis?
Genesis, yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
those are
Genesis.
big cars.
Yeah, Genesis. It was either a 2-row SUV or a 3-row SUV.
Damn. No, dude. Honestly, also with your employees, like, respect to you. So obviously, I love the guy. He's passionate as well. But I'm saying for you, I think I don't want to. I don't know how to say this. I don't want to talk negatively about the person that has made his way out of your team.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that you may have saw it as like a down moment. But I honestly think like it was a good thing. Nothing against the guy, above the guy,
He's
but
great.
it was no
It
amazing.
made a big difference. What else also, and to defend that employee, I had an employee for a while. He helped me build my business from the ground up.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast. It was a business podcast about franchising, and the biggest, I think it was the CEO of Subway, made a comment, and there was another guy who's franchising his business, just sold his first franchise, and he looked and he said, if you have one of your employees here in the next 5 years currently here, you're lucky because you're growing so fast. That's where I have respect for that employee, where it's like we went from not having work for 3 weeks and he was there toughing it out with me to we are jam-packed in a 6-bay shop, moving all the time. It's a totally different environment. That's not where he was hired to work. He wasn't expected to do that back then. He's my 3rd employee. Like, it wasn't. So that's where it's totally different. It's hard to adapt. It's also, it was just his time to go. Like, I think he was
100%.
ready to leave and it was his transitional time. And that's okay. I don't have any hard feelings towards the guy at all. It was his time to go. And do I wish he did it in a better way than what he did? Yeah. But it was his time to go. I don't discount everything he brought the business and
100%.
brought, I guess, me too. But yeah, it did make a big difference.
Yeah.
It made a big difference. And nothing in
a good way and also not a negative way for him.
It was just a change.
Yeah.
It was a change in everything. You know, it was a change in the 2 employees that are there now. It was also a change in I think it made me think differently.
Mm-hmm.
It made me, because I started working on cars again briefly. Not for long, thank God. But briefly, it made me really look at how much we're doing and where we need to improve because I was back into it. So for that, I'm thankful for.
100%.
Yeah, but it made a big difference.
Yeah, it was massive. And also the 2 guys you got now, or sorry, 1 guy, 1 girl. She gonna kill me. Bruce, bro. Like, Darren's a beast, bro. Like, dude,
they both are.
No. Taylor is like, he's like a calm beast, but like Darren's like, bro, this guy walk in, sweating, panting, killing it. Taylor's like calm, going crazy, whatever in her own element. But like Darren's like beating up. Like, it's funny. Like, and dude, he's tall. It's just like he's a big guy. And I'm like looking at him like, this guy's hustling, bro, and it's crazy.
He loves it. He's so thankful to have work. He didn't have work.
Passionate too.
Yeah,
like they actually watch detailing related videos. Like even for you telling me Darren learning tinting. Like, what the hell? Like, this guy
Darren learned tinting faster than we did.
Like, I just what the hell?
I look and I go, you want to learn tinting? He's like, yeah. I'm like, he goes, I also want to learn PPF. I'm like, oh, good, man. I will get that happen. So he's sitting there and we're doing PPF training in October. Hopefully it should be like, we're 99% certain this is happening. And so Darren's on the other side of the table. Taylor wasn't there that day. And I was talking to him. He's like, yeah, we want to get subs. So I was working out the deal and I go, all right, we're good. He goes, we're good. And you see Darren. I look and I go, okay, I got some people I need to sign up for the training. He's like, okay, great. I was talking to Paulo. And I go, Erjan, Taylor, me, and Darren. Darren's on the other side of the table. He goes, I'm like so excited that he's like invited to come. Right? He's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah.
He's a brute, bro. Like,
can't wait. He's so excited. I'm like, oh, great. Because how I look at it is this is, and we'll end the episode after this note, but as the business morphed, before it was kind of like I had 3 employees that all did their own thing. After one of my employees decided to leave and kind of continue on elsewhere, which is fine, it forced me to give them rules. So it's like, Taylor, you're a shop manager now. And like your role's changing. And this is your money's changing. Your benefits are now here. And this is Darren, you're now probably going to be in charge of PPF and tin. You're doing detailing, but I'm like, this is where I see you guys going. We also have other plans that are coming up too. That we're talking to the sales guy, and he has openings. He's like, I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after, because I don't want to say this on air because this is hot. But we have tons of good ideas, and it all feels like it's coming together. Could they change? 100% they could change.
Yeah.
So, alrighty, to end the episode, 33rd episode, Suds to Success podcast. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a fantastic episode. Please keep on your marketing. Please keep your business going. It'll make you so much happier. Hopefully these tips work. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. We will talk soon. Happy week of detailing.
Take care, everybody.